The car was a Porsche, one of those sleek convertible models, expensive and flashy. Black leather interior and racing stripes down the sides. A spoiler so massive and heavy it looked like it was designed to keep the space shuttle from launching. The next car was Rolls. Gold-colored except for the massive silver grille, windows tinted so dark they were probably a driving hazard. Behind the Rolls were two Mercedes, the most expensive of the room exported a very long way in a very short amount of time. The fifth car was the nicest of all, a Ferrari Robinson blue, with vertical taillights and no license plates. The car pulled up to the curb, and one after the other it had all been coordinated ahead of time. In a way, it wasn't far off. This was an all-age-old ritual, and one dated back all the way to the time of the samurai. The mechanism had changed, modernized, horses and carriage replaced by constructs of fiberglass and steel, but it was like everything else in Japan. Its heart was 1,000 years old. As a guardian, my pathetic attempts to understand it would take me only so far. I watched the driver's side door of the Porsche swing open and a 60-something Japanese man step out on the sidewalk. He was wearing an expensive dark suit, his hair was wavy and gray, and he walked with the stiff gait of someone immense stature and importance. He could have been the CEO of a major Japanese company or a politician on his way to a fundraiser. He crossed around the front of the sports car and pulled open the passenger door. Taking his hand for balance, a stunning blonde hair slipped out of the passenger seat onto the pavement. She was wearing a shiny sequined gown that was struggling to contain her obviously enhanced chest. Her legs were bare as they were her shoulders, and her hair hung down the back of her neck, a waterfall of platinum locks. She lowered toward over the man as he led her from the car to the sidewalk. Then she took his arm, and together they headed up to the steps of a 4-story building. Two Japanese bonds with high Elvis-style boffins and pin-script suits ushered them inside. The Rolls came inside. The driver was Japanese, mid-40s with an anachronistic mustache and Armani suit. The woman looked European, her brown hair piled high on her head, her gown a glorious work of art, dexterous stitchwork holding together flimsy threads of fabric. She was at least 6 feet tall, with legs so long she had to purposely control her pace and to stay by the side of her mustache escort, and they made their way up to the building steps. Репетитор по скайпу, Smart Teacher 190.